the starlit sky, our love's secret line. Like leaves we soar so high. Beneath the moonlight, the soft touch your hand in mine gets me every time. Lost in the city lights, our love's electric right. You make me feel alive. I know July is gone. You make me feel at home in the neon glow. As the leaves change color, I dive into you. When summer's fading, there's nothing to do but bask in the glory of the winter sun. Maybe this is the season of love. Beneath an endless night, the world spins around. You're there, ease my mind. Like stars that never die, you and I will shine during the darkest times. As the leaves change color, I dive into you. When summer's fading, there's nothing to do but bask in the glory of the winter sun. Maybe
Right. Hi guys, welcome back to our weekly stream. This is not gonna be a Wednesday stream, but it's a weekend out of nowhere stream. So yeah, I decided to just stream because why not? But I think one of the reasons why I just want to do it is because I'm not sure if I'm gonna be consistent this next few weeks because like I said in the past, I already have a job and I need to figure out how I'm gonna be streaming. So it's either I move the entire stream on weekends or I just keep on Wednesday and move it forward, like the time. But yeah, it's a bit complicated and I'm still figuring out how I'm gonna do it. But yeah, but today let me try to just stream just for one weekend. Let me see what will happen. And what we're gonna be doing today is we'll be working on once again on our Shopify theme development. And yeah, hopefully we make a huge progress because last time we didn't really do much. We tried to work on our template, which is the which one is it again? I actually don't have any clue which template we did last time. Let me see. Hold on. Ooh. I think it was the article page. Yeah. I think we did that last time. And I also think I pushed the changes that we did. So I think we're good on that part. Oh yeah. What we're trying to work on last time is the template login and the recover password, because users might have forgotten their password and they want to recover it. So if you don't know how to do that, that's what we did last time, but it wasn't finished because I kind of rushed my stream last time. So today we'll try to finish all the templates related to the login, the recover password, and registration. We'll try to improve it somehow. Okay? So without further ado, let's do that. Also, if you have any questions, once again, don't hesitate to do that in the chat. Otherwise, we'll just focus on building our Shopify theme project. Okay, right. So let's go back to our information scene right here. And yeah, obviously we'll do the same commands that we did previously. If you guys don't know or remember that, should be cd command. We're changing our current directory to our live WeeklyHow project, and we'll do the same npx tailwind, or I believe I can just go up and do the same command. Okay, next one is the Shopify CLI. Change the current directory, and I believe it's Shopify theme dev. Okay, while we're waiting on that, I guess I can open a new browser. This one is good. Okay, this is quite taking some time. That's surprising. How's your weekend so far? Hopefully everyone's doing well. Okay. What's going on here? So I'm in the right directory. I'm running Shopify theme dev. That is a bit surprising why it's taking so much time. There we go. Perfect. Let's open the theme editor. We're gonna need the password. Hopefully I still remember the password. This one. I think it's like K or something. Like K. Oh, there it is. I still remember. Oh, by the way, I was playing this music earlier. I actually liked it. It's pretty nice.
The starlit sky.
I might actually save that. I just found that. Anyway, moving on. Our project actually is looking very nice. I like that. I like the footer especially. And now it's dynamic, so it's pretty customizable. So let's just go to the login page. We also did the input fields. It's better this time. And we can focus on the recover password. Even if we click this, it's not doing anything. What happens in the console? I believe it's not doing anything for now. Yeah, there's no event listener. But I also believe it was quite funny last time. I was trying to do all this. And instead of like add event listener, I was doing this on click, which is, I guess that's a bit React kind of function. I forgot that you can actually use add event listener to add an event listener to this element. Pretty cool. So for this button, for this anchor tag with an ID recover password, to be honest, we can just replace this with the attribute href if we don't want to use an ID, because sometimes you might need to use an ID to something else. Since we already have here an href number sign recover, we can just use that as a selector. Instead of get element by ID though, we're gonna be using query selector, and what we want to do here is use the attribute href and then make sure that its value is recover. Okay, so let's try and do that. To double check, to make sure that everything is working, let's just add a console log. I'm clicking. Okay, great. Let's go back to our browser, reload the page, get rid of the errors, and if we click this, there you go. We don't need to use the ID because sometimes you might need to use an ID to something else. Okay, great. So now this is working. I believe once we click this, it will fetch this element with an ID login form, which I believe, where is that? It's right here. It's referring to this form. Okay. This is not how it's supposed to be. What we want to do, is to create a toggle. So if the value of toggle is true, then we hide the form. I think there's a way to simplify this. I think we can do a search and we can say toggle div with checkbox. I think that's possible. Let's take a look at Stack Overflow. I'm not gonna use ChatGPT. Okay. So for this element, if the element value is changed, then right. Let's see this fiddle. Yeah, something like this. Right? But we don't want to see the checkbox though. We want to make sure that's hidden. We want to only enable this if we click the label. Is it something that we can do? I believe we can do that. Okay, let me try here. So we have a checkbox with a class always. We can add a value here that says hello world. Can we run that? Nope. I don't think it's value. I think we need to create an ID for this and set it to visible. And then we want to do after this. I'm sorry, it's a bit, you can't see what I'm doing here. But what I'm trying to do is create a checkbox with a label. So let's set the for attribute to the ID of the checkbox, so visible. And the text that we want to display is visible. So let's try that. If we click this, there you go. So there's a label here. If we click this, that's what we want. We want to hide the checkbox. What is the CSS for that? I don't remember exactly. So visible, hide checkbox. CSS. No, it's, oh yeah, because we want to use the label instead of the checkbox. So going back here, we'll set the display to none. If we run that, okay, so now the checkbox is gone, but if we click this, it's still working. Great, so we'll do the same thing. We'll implement the same CSS and JavaScript to a checkbox, okay? So let's go back to VS Code and turn this href into a checkbox. Now, since we are turning that into a checkbox, that means we'll also need to change this, but we'll do that step by step, okay? So going back here, we're not gonna get rid of the anchor tag for now. Let's just leave it as is. I wanna use that as a reference. So let's create an input with a type checkbox. And for its name, we don't necessarily need the name. We want the ID. So we'll set this to, we can use the ID for the JavaScript as well. We can use the ID for the label. You know what? Yeah, we'll just simplify it. So let's set the ID to recover password button, BTN. Okay, and let's create a label with a for value, which is the ID of the input field. So recover password btn. Let's set the label to recover password. And since we have this label, we can just move the class that we have here, put it here. That way it's not going to change anything. But what we want to do is add a class to this input and set it to hidden, because we don't want to display the checkbox. We just want to display the label. Okay, so now we can get rid of this. That is perfect. Now what we want to do is to change the whatever we have here in the query selector. So instead of href, we'll use the ID recover password button. So let's copy that, use ID, and then put it here. Also, you can use get element by ID if you want, so that we know that this is an ID. So document that get element by ID, the ID of the checkbox, and then we'll add an event listener. It's going to be click, which is not going to work because what we want to do is use the change event, or possibly, you know what? Let's use the event listener, but the event this time is going to be change. Let's create a function and the event. Let me just figure out document get element ID, add event listener on change. Let's add a function to that, and let's try to console.log first. So let's put the event here. Okay, going back to our page, and if we try to click this, there you go. Now it's working. So what is the value of this event? The return value is true. Okay. What about here? So on change, so we are checking the input for its change, and then we're using toggle to enable and disable this thing right here. Right, okay. Okay. Is that something we can use, or this is just for jQuery? Query selector toggle. Yeah, I think it's for jQuery. That's why it's not going to work. Or maybe I'm wrong. Because here there is a toggle. Huh. Perhaps we can use toggle. Let's try. Nothing wrong if we try that. So document that query selector, and it's going to be the ID login form. Put it here, and let's see if we can. Which one is it again? Class list. So class list, the toggle. Oops, toggle. What is the value? Okay. So we are removing a class from the class list. So we'll just add in here hidden. Let's see if that works. Because currently we just have a flex display here. But if we add a hidden, this is probably not going to work. Probably. But we'll see. Let's see. Let's reload that. Oh, it actually worked. There we go. Actually worked. So if we click the recover, it should display the recover password form and hide the login. Let's see the elements. So we have here the form. Where is the form? This form with an ID login form. If we click this, it adds a hidden class. It's pretty ironic because we have display none and display flex. It shouldn't be like this, to be honest. But you know what? It's working, so we'll leave it like that. But most of the time, you should not add flex. You should also toggle it. Like if it's hidden, then just display, just use the class hidden. If it's not hidden, then use the flex. There's a better way. It's to create a class with a hidden display and using the important. That way it's pretty certain that it's going to work. It's going to replace the display flex. But you know what? Let's just leave it like that for now. Okay. So now that it's hidden, we just need to display, I think, the form for recover password, and we still don't have that. Okay, so let's go back to shopify.dev, do this. Also, we forgot something. We should add this, the change. What happens if we... No, it's not going to change anything. Never mind. Is there a better way to do that? It's always a good practice to do that. If there's a better way, look for it. Not this one, but the toggle. Change is much better for this, as it even works when checkbox is changed by some other means. By using toggle, you're assuming the visible state matches and what's changed. No other way better to pass a boolean to ensure it matches. I can't see a better way to do it. Let's see. It's just toggling the class. That's what we did. Yep, that's what we did. I think it's good. Okay, you know what? Let's continue. It's hiding the login form. Let's just display the recover password, and if we encounter any bugs, then we'll fix it. Okay. Marco, hi. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. How you doing? Let's go. Where are we going? Themes. Developer tools. Not that. Architecture. Templates. Login. Reset password. Okay, this one. Okay, so this is what we need. Okay. This is probably not what we should be doing. We want to do the forgot your password in the login form. This one right here. That's different. The reset password and the forget your password is different. The reset password is the page where you got from the email when you do the recover customer password. I'll show you that later. So if we submit this form, you'll receive an email from Shopify, and if you click the reset password button, it will redirect you to the template reset password. That's how it works. So yeah, let's copy this, go back to the login form, and just literally add the form here underneath of the login form. Great, so we have the recover customer password. We have an input field for the email and just a submit button. Pretty straightforward. I guess what we can do is just leave it as is and focus on this. Because if we click the change, we are toggling the class list of the form with an ID login form. If, this is what we want to do, if the value of this checkbox is true, then that means the login form should be hidden. And we should display the recover password form. Okay? Does that make sense? If the checkbox is true, display the recover password form and hide the login form. If the checkbox is false, its value is set to false, then return it back to login form. So let's see. If event dot it's not the return value. Event dot target dot you know what, let's just console.log whatever we have in here, the event the target, because I want to see what attribute we can use in there. All right, let's clear all of this. Should have done that. Okay, so let's click this. Okay, so we have the element, we don't have the value attribute. JavaScript get the value of checkbox. We are relying on Google a lot, which is not a bad thing. Okay. Right. How can I forget? How can I forget? Because I'm relying on this, the event itself. So document dot get element by ID, recover password btn, and the value. Is that it? No, it's setting the value, but I want to get the value. Return the value property. Okay, I think it's gonna work. Let's see. Go back to our online store, refresh the page. If we click this, it's on. It's still on. So that is not what we want. We are using JavaScript get the value of checkbox, get the boolean value of checkbox. Let's see. Yeah, this is what I was like looking for. How could I forget? How could I forget? How? I just forget event.target dot, what is it again? Check. How could I forget? I just did. Imagine it doesn't work and I'm just like talking shit. Oh, hell yeah. Ah, there it is. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, that's what we want. That's what we're talking about. We want the true and false. So, therefore, if the event, the target, and checked is true, that means we want to hide the login form. Otherwise, hold on. Hold on. Let me think this through. Yeah, I know what to do. I know now what to do. We're gonna wrap this with curly braces and this doesn't make any sense. Hold on. So if the checkbox is true, we add or toggle a class hidden. Is that what we want? So if we click that checkbox true, add the hidden. And if it's false, no. Because if it's false, then it's not gonna toggle this. So it's either instead of toggle, let's add, and then if it's false, then we remove. And now also, since we're here, I feel like this is such a dirty way to do it. So in the login form, there is a class called flex. So we remove that. The problem with this is that, you know what, it's not a big problem. It's not a problem at all. Everything is good. We remove the flex and add the hidden. So it's not gonna display anymore, which is fine. And if the checkbox is false, we remove the hidden and bring back the flex. That should be it. Right? Let's see what we're doing here. Okay, click this, perfect. Click this, perfect. Now let's take a look at the form itself. So here in the form, we have the flex class. Can you see it right here on my cursor? If we click this, it replaced that flex with hidden class. That is better. I'm pretty sure there's a better way to do it, but I just can't think straight. But you know what? It works, so let's just leave it like that. Yeah, I feel like this is just an ugly way to do it. I'm pretty sure there's a better way. Okay, so now that's hidden, we'll do the same thing. Let's just add a comment here. Hide the login form and display the recover password form. And what we want to do is just literally do the same thing. We have all this class, so let's just copy that, put it here in the form tag of the recover customer password, add it here. And instead of login form, recover underscore password underscore form. And we'll use this ID here. So we can do document.query selector and then the ID recover password form and add the class flex. Okay, and we can get rid of this. We don't want that. What we want to do is set it to hidden first. By default, it should be hidden. We don't want to display the recover password form on load. But if we click the checkbox, we will add the flex and we will remove the hidden class. This is starting to make sense. Document.query selector and then recover password underscore form and class list remove hidden. Okay, I think that's good. Now we'll just do the same thing Thank you for subscribing, Tran. Welcome to the community. We'll just display the login form once again if the else statement is true. Instead of display the recover password form, should be login form. And we'll copy this comment, add it here, hide the recover. Hold on, I'm confusing myself. Hide the login form here. Huh? Hold on. I'm confused. No, it's not supposed to be hide. It's supposed to be display the login form. Hide. Oh man, now I'm confused. Hide the recover password form. There you go. But this thing right here should be hidden and flex. Okay, let's go through this step by step. Here we have a form. We're using a form tag to display a form login form. Okay, and by default that is displayed using display flex. And then we have another form, and that is the recover customer password. By default, it's set to display hidden. That way it's not visible. So if we reload our login page, the customer login is displayed, but the recover password is not displayed. Because if we take a look here, we do have two forms. The first form is using the flex display. That's why it's right here. And the second form is using the hidden class. That's why it's not displayed. But you see, if we're using React, no, even if we don't use React, we can definitely make this better. Like instead of displaying the form, we append the form to the parent div. But the problem is, since this a form tag probably is not possible. Let me think. You know what? Yeah, I'm afraid it's not possible. Because I'm so used to React that if we click on something, it instead of changing the class list and toggling a class hidden and flex, we literally just insert the element to the DOM. But since we are using Liquid, I'm afraid that's not possible. Yeah, that's very unfortunate. That'll make it more nice. Because now we do have two forms here, which is really ugly if you know how to code. But you know what? As always, it works. Don't touch it. Right, so if we click the recover password, it do something. It's doing something here. So we added an event listener, a change event listener, since it's a checkbox, and that checkbox is right here. And we just hide the checkbox and display the label. That way we don't have any checkbox right here, which is a clever way to do it. And if we change its value, then we toggle something, and that is the login form, the recover password form, which is right here. So if its value is checked, then we hide the login form using this. And if the checkbox is true, then we just display the recover password form. Otherwise, reverse it, hide the recover password, and display the login form. Like, again, this is an ugly way to do it. I'm pretty sure there's a better way to do it, but I'm just rushing things. But maybe later on we'll find a better way to implement this. Okay. Hi, how can I get started with Shopify development? Oh, and do you use PHP for backend? Good question. Thank you so much. Kachi Dere Odume. Um, yes. First of all, yes, you can get started with Shopify development. But there is two sections that you can approach, two parts. It's either app development or theme development. So which I assume you meant app development because you mentioned PHP for the back end. So do you use PHP? Do I use PHP? I used to. I used to use PHP, but not anymore. I also think Shopify stopped focusing on the PHP side of things. We used to have Laravel, but I don't think Shopify is using PHP now. So, yeah. Do I still use? Not anymore. Okay. If you wanna do app development, then what you can do is use Shopify CLI, but you still need to learn Node.js though, and JavaScript and TypeScript. So that's a different story. If you know PHP, what you can do is to use a library. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of libraries online and open source ones. You can find it on GitHub and develop a Shopify app using PHP or Laravel. Yeah. So you can do that. Hey guys. Let me just go back in here. My friends are here. Rotting Potato and Nina. I had fun, so thank you so much for today and yesterday's last night. I know some of the people here won't understand what I'm trying to say here, but have friends. So thank you so much for coming. Appreciate it. Right, so where are we actually? Let me go back to intermission. Also, I was actually working on emoticons. I literally have photos on my phone. I'm gonna need to Photoshop it. And I'm just gonna add it. I'm gonna Photoshop it and do something crazy with it. There's more. That's the next emoticon set that will come eventually, or maybe later, or tomorrow. It's gonna come. So I have to learn another language other than PHP. Unfortunately, yeah. Right now, Shopify is literally leaking Node.js, and I shouldn't be saying that. They're focusing on React, TypeScript, JavaScript. That's enough internet for me today. Yeah, get some rest. We're pretty much tired today. Me first, CSE. Hi, welcome to WeeklyHow. Okay, let me go back in here. This is crazy. Let me just save that, and I believe we're pretty much good. All we need to do now is customize this, use CSS styles. We can just copy this, to be fair. So we have an email address here. Copy that and just put it here. It's the same. We have the same type email and name email. Hold on, it's actually not the same because the login form is using customer email. So this right here should be like this. The type is email, the ID is customer email. We actually don't need this. We do because we have the label. So let's change this to recover password email. Great. And for the class, it's good. Placeholder, please enter your email address. I think it's great. We just need to copy this button and put it here. Recover password. Obviously change the button text. Save it. Let's go back to the browser. Hold on. How did you get your first role as Shopify development? Okay, story time. But wait, hold on. Let me just go back to the browser and try if. There you go. What is this? Why is there 2 email? Let's get rid of that. Also, we need to work on the form errors. I don't think we have. Oh, we do. Let's just copy this. I'll get to the story. Hold your horses. Where am I? Here. There we go. If form.errors, then display the error. Great. Let's test it. Test. Recover password. Why is it still here? This is driving me crazy. There you go. Okay. It's working. It's an email. But this button, it's like that because of the theme schema, the color schema. So I don't have to explain that every single time because of this. That's why. Okay. If you don't know how to set that up, the color schema, just refer to my previous stream. There's plenty of them. Okay, let's go to the story time. Take a break. How did I get my first role as Shopify developer? Well, let's start from the start of WeeklyHow. WeeklyHow started around 2016, 2017. Yeah, that's the time I was a game developer. And also I'm working with this company called Sun Life. It's a company in the Philippines. And long story short, I have 2 options. It's either I go to Japan and work in this company called Line. Is it Line? No, it's not Line. The Japanese chat app. I forgot the name. It's not Line. It's definitely not Line. But yeah, it's either I go to Japan or work on my brand, which I did. So WeeklyHow was born, and WeeklyHow is supposed to be a blog site where I just put random things. So at first I started writing articles about about how to crack a watermelon. No joke. There's literally an article on my blog. I don't think do they still exist? You know what? Speaking of that, let's just go to browser weeklyhow.com blog. I stopped writing blogs. It's crazy. Not this one. Come on. It's the blog. Blogs. Okay. So let's go at the very end. I believe I removed them. So my first article was about random stuff. How to write your first blog post, which is pretty ironic because it's the first blog post. And it's all just tech related topics. And I talk about SEOs, blogging tips, how to screenshot on macOS. It's jokes. How to download a YouTube video. It's just bad. I should actually delete those, but whatever. But I used to talk about random stuff. How to open a watermelon. And then fast forward, I wrote how to build Shopify apps with PHP. This is what got me to where I am now. I changed it, but it was not published around this date. It was around 2017. But since I kept updating it, it changed like the date. So there's that. And that's how I started, a Shopify developer. And because of this article, I got a job. I got a first job as Shopify developer, and I worked on this app, which is a carousel app. I wrote it in PHP, and I'm not very proud of that. It was very bad, but I learned many things from it. So the tech stack is PHP, MySQL for the database, and HTML, CSS, and Bootstrap. That's pretty much it. Yeah. And for local development, I think I was using like SAMP. If you don't know SAMP, it's just a combination of Apache, what else? MySQL, PHP, MyAdmin, and not sure what else is in there. Emails. But yeah, those are the technologies I was using before when I started. So that's how I got my first role as Shopify developer. I wrote an article and it just blew up. Someone saw my article, and yeah, I got a job. And fast forward, since it blew up, I continued working on another article, which you can find here, how to display Shopify products with PHP. It just kept happening. You know, when something like that happens to you, if your work got popular, you just become obsessed with it and you just keep going. That's what happened. And now I'm here. I'm still doing Shopify. 4 years freaking later. Still with Shopify. Is it 4 years? Well, no, really. It's already 2024, so I believe it's more than that. It's obviously more than that. And yeah, crazy. And now I just have YouTube channel and doing all this live stream events. I got my sponsorship. Thank you so much for that. And we kept going. We're still doing this, and I appreciate everyone's support for being here and being part of the community. Speaking of that, if you haven't joined our Discord server, I believe I have updated already the description below. So the link should be working down there. So check the description. Feel free to support WeeklyHow. And I should be promoting it. It's just embarrassing. Support WeeklyHow and get yourself a merch. I'm not even wearing it. It's cringe. And join our Discord server. Feel free to do that. Damn, so I'm really wasting my time learning PHP. So I'm looking for my first role. I know React, Tailwind, Bootstrap, then MySQL, and PHP. Not necessarily. Like I said, if you want to focus on PHP, there are libraries that you can use. Shopify PHP. There is a library for this. So if you still want to use PHP, I'm not gonna tell you to, hey, use JavaScript instead. Use TypeScript or Node or whatever. There is a library for that for PHP. And it's still maintained, which is good. Last month. So yeah. So they are preparing for another release, which is coming pretty soon. So yeah, don't say they're wasting your time, because technically you can create Shopify apps with any language that you know. Okay? So take a look at this. I'll put it in the chat. Do I even have a chat here? I don't have a chat in here. I'll put it here and use it. How I recommend you use that if you know PHP. Okay. Basically, you just need a basic understanding of PHP. Use ngrok to tunnel. And yeah, pretty straightforward. I'm pretty sure you know how to do this anymore. Okay. Right. So that's the end of the story. If you have more questions that will make me talk about something else, feel free to do that. Okay. We don't need this anymore. I believe everything is working. We already have our login page and the recover password. Oh, it actually worked. No account found with that email. But that's pretty unexpected. It should be displayed when we click something, or if we trigger the event and it didn't find anything. Right. What about backend? What do you mean, what about backend? You can use PHP to write a backend code. If we're talking about writing APIs, then I'd recommend using Composer, Laravel, and other frameworks. I'm not really familiar anymore with PHP. Like last time I used PHP was like years ago. That's oh, as a role in PHP in Shopify, like Shopify backend developer. Is that what you're trying to say? I don't follow. Can you clarify that? Thank you so much. Let's take a look at the sign up. Oh wow, that is ugly. That is ugly, ugly. We'll fix that. We will fix that. Let's go back to the template register and literally just get rid of all these bad styles. So we have this. Let's just replace all of that border green. I believe it's all the same anyway, so let's do it like this. Okay. No backend developer. I have a lot of friends who is a backend developer here. Backend developer. Rotting Potato, can you share with us? How to become a no, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Oh, do you have a story for that? Backend developer. How can you get a job? Your first role as a backend developer? Is there any way to do that? How can you write a portfolio for that? It's either you do open source project, or collaborate on an open source project, like contribute. Yeah, that's probably one way to do it. If you want to get a first role. I mean, there's plenty of ways to do it. Why is it, by the way, touching the container? I don't get that. Maybe I'm missing something. Yeah, this right here. So I want to do this Shopify thing or a front-end role. What should I do? I'm really tired. I can understand your frustration. The industry is pretty bad. I was lucky. I got a new job pretty quick. But yeah, it's difficult, especially if you don't have any experience in the past. Can I ask a question? Like, do you have any portfolios with you that can prove that you did something? Otherwise, if you don't have any portfolios, then I'd recommend doing something. Show off, you know. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's difficult to get a job, especially these days. Most companies are looking for full stack developers. Most, because they wanna, first of all, they wanna save money. They wanna hire one person to do two jobs, which is quite annoying. But that's just how it is. I'm trying to adjust this, it's not working. So yeah, do you have any portfolios with you? You can share it with us and maybe I can review it, give you some tips. Don't hesitate to let me know any questions, frustrations you have, and we'll try to help. Okay. There we go, now it's fixed. Let's just fix the button. I believe we can use the button primary class, which we have in the template plugin. Button primary button. Yeah. It's really nice to have that kind of custom classes. That way you don't need to do this. You can make a variant of buttons. So we have button class, the main class, and then primary button and secondary button or outline button or different kinds of buttons. It's pretty great for customizing your page. There you go. Perfect. I guess what we want to do now is make the button bigger because it's not the same height of this input field right here. So let's go and open the class button. I believe it's in the src tailwind css. We have button here with font medium rounded, text extra small, or no, small. Okay, let's add a padding of 3 or 4. That should be good. That should do it. More, we need more. 7. We need more. I think we can just adjust the text size instead of small, make it base, so it's the same size of the labels. There you go. And reduce the padding. That is ugly. Or we can just do it now like this. Padding 5. There you go. That is better. I like that. Okay, so we have the login. We have the reset password. I guess we can just change this. Instead of customer login, it should change to recover your account. And we have the register page. Let's go back to VS Code, close this, open the template login, and perhaps instead of there's two ways to do this. It's either we move this and put it here. There's 3 ways actually. It's either we move the heading title 1 and put it inside of this form so it gets hidden as well, Or let's create a div with an ID login underscore form. Now, since we already have login form here, we'll get rid of this. And we'll move this form inside of this, including the heading title 1, and put it here. You see, now the problem is the accessibility or SEO as well. Because since we don't want to use H1 multiple times, we need to change this to H2 or H3. Let's use H2. And now we can reuse this and do the same thing for the form, recover customer password. Okay? Because we also want to hide that title. So div and change its ID to recover underscore password underscore form, and put the heading title 2 and change this to recover your account. And we can now move this form tag. We can now move this form tag inside of this. It didn't work. It didn't copy everything. Let's just copy everything and move it inside of that div. Am I doing it right? Okay, let's not forget to get rid of the ID because we already used the ID here. Okay, that should be good. That should be good. Now the next one is the recover password label. What we want to do is if we click the recover password, it should enable the recover password form and change the label to go back to login. You know what I'm saying? Let me show you what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's go back here. Reload the login page, the login, and now we have this recover your account. It's not working. Right. Okay, so yeah, we should move this as well. Put it here. No, it's the class. Let's create a class. Move it here. Get rid of the class here. And do the same thing for the div with an ID login form. Add a class. And copy this. Put it to the class. Put it in the class and get rid of this. That should be fine. I don't know why it's not sending the link. What should I do? Oh yeah, and that is because YouTube is blocking the links. So what I want you to do is to go to Discord, join our Discord server if you haven't yet. Go to Discord and send it in the lobby. And while you're at it, feel free to introduce yourself. I know it's optional, you don't have to do that, but you know, I'd appreciate it so we can get to know each other here in this community. Okay? So yeah, feel free to do it there in Discord. It's not gonna get blocked, and I can take a look at it and we'll do it together. Okay? And while you're doing that, I'll work on this and let's see if our login form is working properly. There you go. So now the problem is the form. because we also need to add flex in there. But notice that now it's also changing the title, which is good. I guess all we need to do now is just to bring back the class for the form. We need to do that and give them like flex column. Okay, right. So going back here, add a class and set its value to flex call gap y5. Okay, that's good. And we'll do the same thing for the form, recover customer password. So here, class, and set it to flex column gap y, set to 5. Save it, and that's pretty much it. This should be good to go. Let's reload that, and there you go. Now it's back to normal. We have the email address, and now the title is also changing. Perfect. Now the last issue is the recover password label. If we are in the recover your account form, then that means this thing right here should say log into your account like that instead of recover password. That's usually how it should be. Therefore, we're going back here in JavaScript, and if event target is checked, if it's true, then that means the recover password form is being displayed. Therefore, we'll change the label. To log in, or go back to log in. Something like that. So document dot query selector, and the selector that we want to use is the for with the value of recover password btn. That's what we want, and we'll change it. Is it inner HTML? I believe it's inner HTML, and set it to login, back to login. Otherwise, if this if statement is false and the else statement is true, then we'll do that here. Change the label to recover your password. Just like that. Now, if we save that, if we go here, should be recover password. Now recover your password. Okay. Okay, moment of truth. If we click the recover password, it should change to back to login. There you go. Back to login, recover password, back to login. Yes, so we're done with login and recover password. Finally, that's a good progress right there. I like that. That means all this should be working. Let's try debug this. I believe I can log into Bernard at bernard.com and the password, something like that. So we had an error, incorrect email or password. Great. And if we go to recover account, let's try Bernard at Bernard. I don't have an account, so that should give us no account found with that email. Okay. Good. So that's good. Everything is working. Oh shoot, I shouldn't have done that. Let's go back here. With the login. Close this. Okay, so we are done now with the customer login and recover password. I believe we can just focus on the other template, which is going to be the reset password. We still don't have this. So let's try to reset a password. I'll go back to the admin and let's see if we have an account. So it should be the customers. So we have Bernie at bernie.com and we have this account here. What is the email? So Bernie at WeeklyHow. Let's see if we can reset the password of that account. So go back to login, recover password, and I'll try to type in here my password, my email, sorry. If I click this, it should not give me any errors. Good. Now I'll open my email, which I'm going to do that in a separate screen. We don't want to expose my personal email. Okay, so here I have this. I have this email now from Shopify, customer account password reset. So it'll give us this if you trigger that recover password form. If you submit that, you'll receive an email. And if we click this, it'll give us the following reset account page, which we don't have yet. And if we go back to our templates, which is going to be the reset password.liquid, the template reset password.liquid. Okay. By the way, this is your first time here. We already did all the templates. We set it up, but they don't have anything yet. Most of them don't have anything yet. I believe the templates that we did in the past, in the previous live stream, is the announcement bar, featured collection, footer, header, hero, image banner, 404, account, activate account. Not sure though. Addresses, yes. Let me just double click this so it's opened. Addresses, no. The activate account, no. Article, yes. Blog, no. Cart, no. Okay, that's something that we should be doing next. The collection is good. List collection is good. Template login, that's what we did. The order is done. It's done in the previous live stream. The page is not yet. Password is not yet. Product is not yet. That's the biggest template out of all of this. So we'll probably do that very end. Register is good. Reset password, and that's pretty much it. Search. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Let's do the template reset password. And we should be done. Okay. Okay, I heard something. It's probably you, Catchy. So let's go open Discord. Hi, my name is Victory and I'm a front developer. Welcome to the community. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, in the lobby, hi, here is my portfolio. Let's take a look at it. Okay, so you got your telephone numbers in here. That's something I'm not very comfortable putting out, like especially my telephone numbers or my phone numbers. But I don't know, if you're comfortable with that, why not? Your email address. What is this back for? I'd remove this. I don't think there's a purpose for this. Or since this is a home button, maybe replace it with home and just move it right here. I don't find any value in this. So if an employer or HR look at this and try to click this, he's gonna get confused or she's gonna get confused. So remove that. Same with this. If you want this, probably put it right here and move all of this information or meta information of yours here on the right side. It's not very UX friendly. So yeah, try to fix this first. That's something that you need to really polish. I mean, I should say that my portfolio is bad as well. I'm sure my portfolio is something I did just last month, and I used this with like Vue.js. But it's pretty straightforward. Talk about yourself, what technologies you're using, and honestly, I also wanted to add another component here which displays all my work. But yeah, but going back to yours, there's plenty of things that you can work here. First of all is the title of your app. It should be saying React app. Obviously, people would, or HR would think that, especially if they, I mean, most HR is not very tech illiterate, no, literate. So probably doesn't matter, but if you are, let's say, working with someone who knows how to code or knows how to develop a web application, then they'll be like, you can't even change the title of your web page, and this is what you're showing me. Come on, at least put some work and make sure that you give me something that I'd like to see. So yeah, change this, use your name, very important, and move this icon here on the left side, and all your information, phone number, email on the right side. It can work too. Add a footer if you want, add a footer and move this at the bottom. That should work too. And other than that, let's take a look at your experiences. Okay, when I see something like this, the first thing that comes to my mind before I do that, now I see the purpose why there's back here, because you want to do it like this. Okay, let me just go back to my point. The first thing that comes to my mind is the mobile responsiveness. And you see, I can't even see now the icon that you have on the right side. So that's something you also need to fix. Let's go to the experience. Like I said, whenever I see that, those like reversible points, first thing that comes to my mind is mobile responsiveness, because that's most of the time they have problems with that. Now, where are those numbers? Where they go? You have it here. Oh, it disappears. Okay, that's smart. Okay, so your portfolio starts here. App Tech Computer Education, managed PHP apps and MySQL database, ensuring data integrity and 20% less downtime. That doesn't say a lot. Okay, you manage PHP apps and MySQL databases, but like, how did you do it? How did you manage it? Summarize it in like short words. How were you able to do that? Mention the technologies that you used. You don't have to write a paragraph out of it. Just a small set of sentences that will summarize what you did. in this job, and what is the impact of that, of what you did. Optimize SQL queries, 30% efficiency boost, valuable insights, stakeholders. Very vague. It's very vague. Yes, you optimized SQL queries. What do you mean? Do you mean you refactored some queries? Be less vague. I would say that. Side hustle. Side hustle. Is that the name of a company? That's interesting. Brainstormed with a team of 5 developers, achieving 50. Brainstormed with a team of 5 developers, achieving 15% improved website efficiency. I can put a finger on it, but there's something wrong with this. How brainstorming made such an impact? You see where I'm going with this? You brainstorm with your 5 developers, your team members, with your team, just brainstorming, and you achieve 15% improved website efficiency. How did that work? I'm just trying to help, okay? I'm not roasting you or something. Just giving you some points that maybe will help you make it better. So yeah, so for this, brainstorm with the team member of 5. Okay, that's fine. You did that. That means there is a collaboration. You're collaborative, and you're not just a developer that sits on a table without doing like meetings and stuff. You're not initiative, or I would say your initiative, because you're doing this, and that achieved 15% improve. No, you don't have to rebuild the entire website. To be fair, it's good. I like the color scheme. It shows your personality. But I would say organize it better. I like the simplicity of it. It tells the personality. There's a personality in here. But yeah, just make some adjustments. You don't have to do everything. You don't have to remake the website from scratch. Just move things here and there. Think, is this necessary? Is this button right here necessary for this thing? Okay. So next point, develop optimized landing page in HTML and CSS for cross-browser compatibility. Cross-browser compatibility. I wouldn't say add optimize. Get rid of optimize. Develop landing pages using HTML and CSS. And instead of for cross-browser compatibility, you know what? You can rephrase it to like develop mobile-friendly landing pages using HTML and CSS. That says a lot about your skills. That means you know how to do media queries stuff if you're not using any framework like Tailwind or Bootstrap. yeah. Also, it's ironic because when you say develop optimized landing page using HTML and CSS, and you show them this, and it's not even mobile friendly. See this button right here? This icon that you have here? Sorry. Right? It just disappears. Where'd that go? Also that. The social icons. It doesn't really show that you are an expert or you know HTML, CSS, and how cross-browser, quote-unquote, cross-browser compatibility is. So be aware of how you describe yourself. So because sometimes that's one of the things that they'll think of you. You're describing yourself as someone who knows HTML and CSS, yet this is what you provide to the companies. Maybe to some people they will be impressed by this because, oh wow, that's really nice. I like the color, I like how he's structured this. But once they go through everything, you go through your experiences and you describe yourself as this, then they'll think twice. Like maybe I should not hire this because it doesn't really show that he knows what he's doing. So yeah, lesson learned. Be aware of the how you describe yourself and make sure that it shows your expertise. Okay, last one from Zuri team. You're a front-end developer. Also internship. How many years have you been an intern? That's quite a long time. So you started in April 2022 and you're still an intern? Still the case? It's been like what, 2 years? Almost 2 years. You should get your first job at this point. After the side hustle or this up tech, you should get your first role. Okay, so from Zuri team, translated UI UX design to enhance. Translated UI UX design to enhance the user experience. This is wrong. You do not translate UI UX design. I think you're using a wrong word here. When you say translated, are we talking about locales here? Languages? Maybe say, I think you meant like developed UI UX designs using Figma or using this technology to enhance the user experience or to improve the user experience. You can word it that way. Collaborate effectively with a cross-functional team of 5 members to design and develop responsive and user-friendly web applications. Okay, it's not too bad. Okay, yeah. Translated UX designs into code. Right, okay. Okay, I get what you mean now. Okay, it's just wording problem then. I'll fix that. Also, it's already 2024, by the way. Even I have problem with like copyright years. If you're using PHP, I think there's a function where you can get the current year. It's funny. What else? Okay, let's go back. portfolio. I actually have plenty of like portfolio. I'm not gonna bother logging in. An image gallery, typo gallery that allows users to drag and drop images in an order of their choice. A login register form was implemented using React.js and Firebase to add more interaction between the users and gallery. Okay. Zuri portfolio. So this was created using React.js. Perhaps add more to it. Like, is it using a backend? It should be using a backend to save information, save data. Let's take a look at the package.json. Oh, so you're using Firebase, using Bootstrap, Axios. Yeah, you can mention those. Don't forget to mention other things besides React. Buy it. Discover an immersive e-commerce import. Okay, this is interesting. This is what we're talking about. It's funny that I know where this image comes from. Just by looking at it, I know where this thing comes from. Oh, wow. I feel like this page is heavy. Which tech stack is this? What was that? There was a problem with the hero section. Okay, so it's using Tailwind. Just pure React. Okay, okay. That's it. So it's just a React. Right, so it's all just front end, nothing else. Ooh, this is heavy. Look at those things. Oh my god, do you feel that? Do you feel that? It's crashing. Ooh, 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 ooh. That is heavy. Look at the page. It's 50 MB. Let me take a look at the elements because it's lagging. Hey, Bleached. Welcome back. Good to see you. What did I miss? Nothing much. Actually, we did the template, the login page. We did that, and the recover your account. So it's done. We did 2 templates. It's pretty much done, and what we're doing right now is just reviewing one of the members' portfolio. Just trying to help him improve his portfolio so he can get his first job as a Shopify developer or a backend developer or a front end developer, whatever. But yeah, there's plenty. Oh, hold on, look at this thing right here. What is this? This image class is set to 3125%. What are you trying to do here? there's something going on. I can't put my finger on it. Like, it is lagging. I can feel like you have implemented lazy loading, but it doesn't seem to work. Hold on, let me try. What is it again? GT matrix. Yeah, I usually use this to see any problems with it. So what do I do to the chief, to the site chief? Well, whew. Like I said, try to restructure it. I'd recommend getting rid of the back button and just move this icon here. And you know what? Remove this and put it in the footer. Make it a single footer for every single pages. Also, try to improve the flex. Give it a gap. That way, if you are in a mobile device, it doesn't overlap. Okay? Like what I showed you earlier. So here, if we do this, it doesn't do that. Because from what I can understand, yeah, there you go. As you can see, it's overlapping each other. So you have two divs here. I think the problem is this. You shouldn't be doing this. The height 50%, and it changed the height if the Windows is, or the, if it's using LG breakpoints. You shouldn't be doing all this width and then bracket values 100%. That is dangerous. I would only recommend doing that, setting it that way. Also, it's very repetitive too. Like for this part, you don't need to do this. Don't need that. Because you only need to change the width if the breakpoint is in large. See, it doesn't really change much. Same thing here. You don't need the medium. Something like that. So for the height, get rid of the height. Don't need that. Height 50%. There we go. Now if you want to make sure center them, hold on. Since here, if you want to center them, what are you? Item center, okay, you're using item center. Height. Get rid of the height. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. MX auto, flex row, large, justify center. Okay. There's something going on here. Yep. It's because of the height. Flex column, item center, flex row. If it's in a large screen, use flex row direction. If it's a large, justify center, items center. You also don't need this because you're not really changing it. This is unnecessary. Okay. Okay, so it's in the center. I think the problem is the height of this. Oh, okay, because you added like a margin top here. Get rid of this. There we go. Now this should be centered. If you want to add space to it, oh shoot, do it in the parent. Right here. You can add a margin here. Margin top, whatever value. Like, I don't know, 30px. If you just want. If you want to center it though, you can give the parent element a height, a viewport height, and set its display to flex, and set the item align items to center. That's how you should do it. Do not play with height. Do not play with breakpoints and set its height to 100% multiple times as well. Think how you would how should I put it? If you already did the breakpoint, you know what? Let me just go to the chat. Okay. Fun news, I bought a new phone for myself. Oh, good job. I mean, that's a gift for yourself because I think last time you mentioned you got a job, right? I didn't buy it. I won it in a giveaway. Oh, really? Good job. However you get that, congratulations, you deserve that. Okay. So, why did I use Notepad? So let's say you have a component which is component A, and let's say for this component we have the following class: width 100, height 100, margin left 5, margin right 5. To be fair, it's not gonna work because hey, it's gonna work. You know what? Instead of margin, let's use padding left, padding left, padding right. Okay. Now, if you want to do breakpoints, don't do it like this. Oh, say, I also want. I'm trying to impersonate. I also want in the medium size screen to have a width of 100. So I'll do MD with 100. You see the problem here? You already have width 100 for the least breakpoint, because when you say medium width 100, that's basically the medium size screen. You want it to have a width of 100, but for small size screen, smaller than medium size screen, you also want it to have a width of 100. You see the problem here? And if you add large breakpoint and set the width to 50, you want to change the width to 50 if the breakpoint is LG. So this two right here, it's a bit repetitive. So you don't need this because the smaller size of LG is MD. You see where I'm going? LG, once the breakpoint LG is executed, then the width is going to be 50. If it's smaller than LG, then the width is going to be 100, which is also the same here. So you don't need this. Get rid of that. Leave it like this. I hope it makes sense. So optimize how you use classes, because that's also a problem if a tech, HR, whoever they are, looked at your source code, they'll think that that is very ugly and I wouldn't trust you to work on my project. I know it's harsh, but that's just how it is. They're very harsh with your work. So try to be harsh on yourself. Try to roast yourself. I roast myself every single time. I just did a couple hours ago, a couple minutes ago. I did like my work was shit. Remember this? Remember this part? This shit is ugly. And I shouldn't be doing this like this. I'm pretty sure there's a better way to do this, but I just did. Okay? But yeah, my point stands. I know it can be a bit discouraging and it's difficult. I know it's difficult. It is. It took me years, a decade to get to where I am now. I'm not even the best yet. I'm not trying to be the best. I know what I'm doing though. But yeah, I know it's difficult. So just try to improve. Keep trying. Don't give up on it. You'll get there. I know it's very frustrating because everyone they're just looking for a job. Everyone. It's very competitive. But I'm pretty sure you'll get yours one day. Okay? So for now, while you're looking for a job, try to improve your portfolio. Learn UX. Learn UI designs. Look at designs on Figma. There's plenty of designs on the community page. Refer to it. Compare your work with others. That helps too. Look at your source code. Roast yourself. Ask yourself all the time, is there a better way I can like make this better? Because there usually is a better way to do it. And that's just how I work on my project too. So I hope that helps. I know it's not the best advice, but I'm trying. But yeah, thank you for sharing. I hope it helps. I really do hope it helps. I'm not gonna download your resume though. I'm not gonna do that because I'm scared of like showing what's in here. If any of you want to look at it from the audience point of view, just visit the page portfolio 3 mauve versal app, but I'm not gonna open that here in stream. Okay, great. So thank you so much for sharing that. If any of you wants to share something, don't hesitate to do that, and I'll try my best to be entertaining. Okay, so let's get back to this. You're free if I want to. Of course, I know that I'm free to do that, but I'm just like following terms and service. I don't think that's okay. I don't think I'm allowed to expose information of people. That's something that you should remember as a content creator. Otherwise, get in trouble. You get punished in the community side of things. I'm not gonna risk it. But yeah, thank you for allowing me. From what I know, you can't do that. Ow. Hurting myself. Great. So how's everyone doing? Beside Bleach getting a new phone. How long have I been streaming? Oh, it's already 2 hours. I felt like staying more because I got nothing else to do. I mean, I got plenty of things to do. I need to work on my internship report once again. I did yesterday, just for a little bit. I need to finish it, and I need to send that to my supervisor. And I need to talk to him on Tuesday. Is it a Tuesday? Yeah. I have plenty of things to do this week as well. It's great. What is going on, Bleach? What is something that makes you laugh? Also, while we're at it, let's add some nice ambience to this stream. I also want to add an app to my Streamlabs. I believe there's an app where you can add music to your stream. There you go. I hope you can still hear me, because I just added like a music, so it gives a little bit of a nice vibe to this stream. Make it chill. Hold on, maybe I can find a better one. What is the vibe we're trying to use here? Music. Tak. Relaxing. That's a bit too much. Yeah, I like that. So what should I do while I wait for my role? I just said, like, improve your programming skills, your skills as a software engineer. I thought I said that. Improve. When I say improve, doesn't mean that take courses. I mean, to some degree it helps. But the first step that I'd recommend is look at your code. Look at your work. Play Not a Lot by Kappa Boy. Yeah, look at your code and roast it. Roast the shit out of your code and see where it gets you. Maybe you can use ChatGPT. Ask ChatGPT, paste your code in there, and then tell ChatGPT like, do your best, roast me. And I'll just give you a lot of points. Which one is good, which one is not, or most of the time it's just gonna say which one is bad. Yeah, okay. Right. Anyway, this Sunday stream was out of nowhere. I mentioned this on Wednesday though. I mentioned that I'll stream today. I'll stream tonight. But I forgot to like announce it yesterday. I should have. Which is a busy weekend. I was just very tired. I was able to like sleep this afternoon. And I just woke up, took a shower and run for a little bit. And got back to working. Now we're here. Okay, so the break is done and we're already streaming for 2 hours. So I'll just get back to our work and do the next template. Sounds good? Yeah, sounds good. All right, so go back to the intermission, and I'll keep the music. I think it's good. Yo, Bernard, would you say you are bullying right now? What? What do you mean by that? Am I reading it right? Bullying? What's bullying? I'm 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 lost. What is Kachidere Odumi mean by trust me, play the instrumental? I don't follow. Bulking. Oh, okay. Bulking. Well, to be fair, it's very difficult to bulk. I was like, I weigh myself. Let me just weigh myself. I'll be back. I'll be back. That is my weight. 60.7 right now. I used to be 62 last week. I was 62 kilogram. I just freaking lost it. I freaking ate. I still have food in here. I was like eating. I tried to like eat big. And it's very easy to lose weight. For me at least. It's very hard to gain weight and maintain it. I felt like whenever I eat and I just sleep on it, when I wake up, they're gone. I'm back to 60. Not allowed by Kappa. Okay, that's is that on Epidemic Sound? Not allowed. Kappa? No, I don't think so. I can't play music from YouTube. I'm not sure that's allowed. If it's on YouTube, I'm afraid I can't use it. Not allowed by Kappa. Am I allowed to play this? Because if I play this and then I got muted, I don't think it's gonna make this stream usable. Because as much as possible, I'm trying to avoid getting copyrighted. That way, at least if someone still wants to watch the stream in the future, they can still do that, especially on YouTube. It's saved. And some developers can refer to this video, watch it, it's still watchable. If I play an instrumental that is copyrighted and it gets muted, it's not watchable. What's the point? So I'm sorry, I can't play that music. I don't want to risk it. Maybe it is non-copyrighted material, but still, If it's on YouTube, it is copyrighted. That's how I look at it. That's why I have Epidemic Sound. That's where I get my music. At least I'm safe. Spotify, that too. Everything online is copyrighted. I had to pay for Epidemic Sound, that way I can play it. I don't have any rights to play other music. So yes, I apologize for that. I don't mean to not use your music, your referred music. Just playing it safe. Okay. Right, so we're back here. I guess we can just continue and do the reset password. This is going to be the final template for today, and we can just chill after, okay? If any of you wants to join me to chill down for a little bit, feel free to do that. I think what I'm gonna do, is there any way? No, there's no way. There's no way. Yeah, sure. I'll do that outside of the stream, and I'll post my feedback on Discord. That would be, yeah, something I'd do. Thank you so much for that. What are you building though? It's the Shopify theme project that we built every week. We're finishing it. So it's a Shopify theme called Shrek, the Shrek project. And yeah, we just built all these components and make sure that it's also customizable here on the back end side of things, the theme editor. So we have that. We can like change this, right? You can add a section, featured collection. You can do that. You can select a collection, add that, select, save. If we go back in here, they should have that section displayed. So that's what we did. That's the project that we're working on, and we're still improving it. So yeah. So if you have any question related to Shopify theme development, I'll be happy to get you information that you might need in the future if you want to work as Shopify developer. From Kushan Manahara, hi. Hello, welcome to this unusual weekend stream. If any of you are curious why I'm doing it this time, that's because, yeah, last time we did the Wednesday stream, I just felt like we didn't really do much. I streamed for like 2 hours and that's pretty much it. So I want to stream this weekend and try if this is going to work. Good news, it feels like it's working. So I might move my stream from Wednesday to weekend. But I wouldn't promise. It's so difficult to get the right schedule because I have a job, I have a work, and I need to do things, and I need to make videos. Yeah, responsibilities, family. I have family, friends to see, to meet. It's very nice to have life outside of work. Anyway, I'm just messing. How can we customize themes in Shopify? That's a good question. Thank you, Kushan, for that. Well, you can customize themes in Shopify. I think I'll just separate that in two ways. Do you need like a very tech answer? Or do you want an answer that is more beginner friendly? Well, obviously, obviously you can customize a Shopify theme using the theme editor, you know, where you can add sections, blocks. If you haven't watched my latest video, you can check it out. Put the link in the description below. No, I'm kidding. Oh, you want a tag answer? Okay. So how can you customize themes in Shopify? Well, you can customize themes using Shopify Liquid. If you know Liquid, you'll be able to customize Shopify theme pretty easily. Knowing objects, tags, and filters will get you very far. Also, not just that, knowing HTML, CSS will get you far as well, because most template sections are built using JavaScript, HTML, CSS. And the data that is being displayed in the front end is usually thanks to Liquid. So combining all those technologies, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Liquid, will allow you to customize a Shopify theme in many ways possible. Okay? There's another way to customize Shopify theme, and that is through apps. You can build a Shopify app using React, TypeScript, JavaScript, whatever, and customize a theme, customize an online store using your app. That's a way too. So yeah, that is cool. I'd love the info on that. Thank you. Just ask a question. Feel free to ask. I'll try my best to answer. And also happy to ask how to integrate with our own database. From Shopify, you can use Shopify. You'll have to develop a Shopify app if you want to integrate your own database. You can't integrate Liquid with a database because Liquid is just attached to Shopify's backend, Shopify's database or server. I am exhausted. That is rude, sorry. So yeah, I mean, if you own the Shopify online store, you can create a JavaScript file. I mean, yeah, you can. You can literally like write a JavaScript file, and in the JavaScript file, you trigger API calls to your backend, to your database. Now, it depends on what kind of feature you're developing. Yeah. LOL from Bleached. Actually, you know what? While we're at it, I'm gonna upload the emojis that I was like doing this morning. You're gonna love this, Bleach. I got new emojis. New emotes. I'll upload that. I will upload that and we'll edit them. I'll upload that to my drive. Where's my drive? Or I can just maybe quick share it. I'm sending it to my computer. Hold on. I can't find my Can't find my PC. Yikes. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Share. I guess I'll just upload it to my... Ah, shit. Come on, why is it not working? This is annoying. Location. Back. Images. Select. Save. Okay, now it's uploading. I should have those images and I'll download it and we'll edit them. Let's go to Drive. Do any of you read mangas, by the way? I know it's off topic, but while I'm working on this, I just want to bring that question up so we can get to know each other. My Drive, images. Where are they? I thought I uploaded it. Oh, it's still uploading. Hold on. There you go. I see my photos now. What manga are you reading? Hold on. Yes, okay, perfect. I'm just gonna open Paint. You know, I like Paint because there's this thing right here, remove background. There you go. That is amazing. Like, I don't have to do things, it just removes the background, and that is really clean. I like that. But I also want to get rid of what we have here. Let's change the size, 10 pixel. I want to get rid of this. I just want my... You know what? Never mind. I like that. Now I just need to resize this. I think it was like 35. Is that the right size? Let's save that. Shock face. Let's go to YouTube. And I'll go to my studio. Currently, I'm reading One Piece and Soul Leveling. Oh, I found a nakama. I'm also reading One Piece. And boy, oh boy, it's crazy. The arc, the Egghead arc is just wild. I'm not gonna say much, but it's about to go down. The next chapter, which is coming this week. We don't have any breaks, so I'm pretty excited to see what's gonna happen. Looking forward to it. Okay, so we got this. We're gonna add a new emoji. Add another emoji. We'll call it shock. Is it shock face? How do you call a shock face in like emoji form? I read JJK, but I stopped around the chapter where someone died. I mean, technically JJK is a manga where everyone just dies. So I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, there you go. We have a new emoji. Okay, next image. Next image. This thing right here. Let's remove the background. There you go. That's perfect. We get rid of that. There's something bad in here. And I think that's fine. Let's just clean it up. Clean it up. Clean. Is there a brush that is smoother than this? Yeah, I think it's good. Let's use that. Oh shit, I'm not even showing my screen. This is crazy. So you don't even know what I'm doing. Well, this is embarrassing. I should be going here. Because I'm doing this. Okay, let me just save this. I did this, but you didn't see what I was like doing. So let's... Laughing face. And I added a new emoji. I promise that I will be adding more. Laughing my ass off. Lamau. Who is Lamau? Who is Limfao? So we have a few more emojis to add. Okay, I need to resize that. Resize. I think the pixel is... What is it again? 32. Oh no, maybe I don't have to resize it. Yeah, I can just literally post that. Why am I doing that? That's so stupid. There you go. I'm gonna get more. Frick. This thing right here doesn't work. This one doesn't work. I need to adjust. Yeah, maybe I can do it like this. And select all and move it here. That should be fine. And then I think that should be good. Save that. Save as PNG photo. Put it shop face. Yes. Go back here. Edit the image. Replace. There you go. Save and publish. There we go. You should have a bunch of like new emojis that you can use. Hi Adnan, welcome back. You can use a new emoji. Let's try. I have a bunch of new emojis here. There you go. Oh no, you can't see it here. You know, it's crazy. I can actually just customize my my stream. This is great. I love it. Hold on. I think there's an app that I can use. Hold on. Which one is it again? The emoji things. Overlays. That is not what I'm looking for. I think it's emoji. No. Emoticons? Bongo cat. Pulsoid heart rate widget. 8-ball. Annotate and draw. No, this is not it. Or maybe it's a source. Hold on. Give me a sec. Widgets. Alert box. Game widget. Emote wall. There it is. Enabled duration. Browser settings. Is that something gonna work? I have no idea. Okay, let's try. Are the emotes only available for members from RIM? Unfortunately, yes. I am so sorry. It's just for members. I also need to figure out on Twitch. I'm gonna be setting up the emojis on Twitch. That's what I'm gonna be doing. It doesn't seem to work on Streamlabs. So I need to figure out how that works. Streamlabs emote wall. How to set up. What is emote wall? How to add a new source, then select emote wall. Okay, emote wall. Emote wall comes with few adjustments. But how to use it? Emote will display animated emotes on the screen whenever people use them in chat. I mean, that's what we are doing. Such, yeah, sorry. Well, you can watch on Twitch and maybe there's a way to do that there. Hold on. I try my best to make it fair to everyone. Oh, there it is. You see it? This woman right here. On Twitch it works. On Twitch it works. So I'm gonna be adding more emotes on Twitch too. How to do that? I am not an expert on Twitch. Creator dashboard. Stream manager, stream settings, stream content, community, stream manager. Yikes. Streaming tools, extensions, viewer rewards, stream. You know what? I'm just gonna search up how to add emotes on Twitch. Or maybe, I hope I don't need prerequisites. Now, how to add. You must have, you need to be an affiliate, which I'm not, so that's sad. I need subscribers. I need people to subscribe on Twitch. So at this point, no, you can only use those things, like the laughing guy or whatever you call him. This guy right here. This guy right here. This guy right here. This guy right here. Am I the only one watching the new Avatar Netflix series? You mean the anime? Is it already released? No, I haven't watched it. Well, I started it, watched 3 episodes so far. How's it though? Without spoiling it, obviously. Oh, it's pretty good. Okay, it's pretty good. That's great. You know what? It's pretty great that it only works on Twitch. So if anyone wants to use like Twitch to watch me, they can like use this. It's so difficult to point. Oh, it's gone. Right. So at the moment, I can't really add more emojis to Twitch. How many followers do I have there, by the way? I don't even know my account. My channel. Oh, 14 followers. Okay. I need more. And we're good to go. So if anyone wants to support WeeklyHow on Twitch, go to twitch.tv/bbpolidario and follow me. And then we'll become an affiliate pretty soon. And we'll do some cool stuff together. How are we all doing? What else can we do? You know what? Let's just chill. Let's just chill, just for a little bit. I felt like we've been chilling anyway, which I kind of miss. From Karim Amakrani. Hello, hello. Welcome back to WeeklyHow. Good to see you once again. We are chilling. We are chilling right now. This is why it's called Shopify Theme Dev and Chill, because right now we are just chilling. Is there anything else I can add to my scene? What is this thing right here? Oh yeah, actually I did this right here. I should have started doing it. Like, for example, where is my chat? I can't see my chat anymore. Where did my chat go? Oh, there it is. How can I highlight that? I thought there's a way to highlight the chat. Because if someone asks a question, I can actually highlight that. So, for example, no, I'm not lost. I am not lost. Chill. For example, this thing right here. If I pin it, does that work? Should work, it should work. Really? It doesn't work? I thought it works. Maybe it's just for Twitch again. If I pin this. It doesn't work as well. How do you highlight that? Yikes. You know what? Never mind. What is the program? The program that I'm using for streaming, I'm using Streamlabs. Let me just search it. Streamlabs chat highlight.
While you're live streaming, it's essential to interact with your chat actively. To help you achieve this, Streamlabs is introducing a brand new widget called Chat Highlight.
Yeah, maybe we can do something like this. So if someone asks a question, it'll just pop that message.
This tool lets you pin a message from your chat on your live stream so that your entire audience can see the message. And in this video, right here, I'm gonna show you everything. Highlight widget makes them a highlight widget. Open Streamlabs OBS. Now, click Done, and your chat highlight widget will be ready to go. Dashboard to customize it. The interface and being able to use it.
That's what I did. I did that.
In the widget URL. Now your chat highlight widget should now appear in your broadcasting software. To customize the chat widget in OBS, it's the same steps as we said earlier in this video. Just go to the Streamlabs dashboard and you'll...
Okay, I did that, but it doesn't really show the message. So what do? Do we like pin the message? Yeah, exactly. That's my question too. It's been 2 years. No one even knows how to do it. How do you highlight it? Well, this sucks. Never mind. Never mind. Let's never mind that. Let's just continue, add more emojis. I felt like that's something I should be doing. I have another one. The disappointment face. One sec. I know I'm taking my time here, but like, I got that. Where's my layers? Hold on. Settings, layers. Get rid of that. Delete. Go away. There you go. Save as. Disappointment. Disappointed? There you go. Go here. Customize default perks. Emoji. Add another emoji. Disappointed. Ah, that's pretty long. How can we describe this emoji? Shh. Give me a name for this emoji, for that emoji that we just did. How can we describe this? Like bad, bad, bad. What is the synonym of disappointment? Disappointed synonym. Upset. Choked. Dissatisfied. Dismayed, displeased. I feel those words are quite failed or fail. Maybe fail works. Fail. I think that works. Can you even see that emoji? I feel like it's not even worth it. But that's it. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna be adding more. There's gonna be more emojis later on. How many more do I can still add? I believe there's still 7 more. Oh no. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many more emojis? 1, 2. Oh, I still have 2. Okay. 2 more emojis. And we'll do that next time. I'll do that next time. Okay, enough of that. Enough of this, enough of that. Let's bring back the music. Why is it sad? Why are you sad? Because of my comments? Was my comment really that bad or really that hurtful? I was not trying to be hurtful, obviously. I was trying to help. But thank you so much for joining us. I felt like we have more people now. So we reached 100. Don't you think music is for casuals? What do you mean? I don't get it. Is that something casual?
In to see if you're still home. Wanna be your light, wanna be your home. Ooh, are you home?
Let's find a better one. Quirky.
Are you there?
That's so stupid. Okay, Jazz. Hello kids, are you ready? Oh, it's
Okay.
actually this.
Let's play a game. The alphabet game. I will say one letter and then I'll say a word that starts with that letter. So if I'll say C, maybe I'll say car. Okay,
Yes!
here we go. A like angel, B like bee, C like cool, and D like indeed. E like in Easter, F like foot, G like glue, and H just like a hook. Did you get that?
Nope. I felt like it just died in there inside. What was that? Ludwig. I almost said a bad word. I'm gonna be in trouble. Okay, someone said jazz. Jazz. Let's do jazz. Oh, by the way, after this, I think I can do that on YouTube. On YouTube, what I'm gonna do, we're gonna be just chilling. That's all we're gonna do. If anyone stay here, just chill out. Not a big problem, okay? Feel free to just join us and chill here. But after this, I'm gonna be cutting off this part where we're all just chilling, so that the video on YouTube is compressed. So all the good stuff related to Shopify development is just there. Okay, but right now, we'll just leave it like this. We're chilling. What was I again? The jazz. Jazz. I feel very sexy. I think he meant the music. The music was like cringe because it's like the kid. Okay, let's next one. Oh yeah. That's right. Why does jazz music always feel so hot? This video is sponsored by Shopify. I almost forgot I'm actually sponsored. I forgot that I'm sponsored. I hope they don't mind. Bro's feeling like Shrek. I'm feeling like Shrek right now. I'm Shrekking. I wanna find something like this. But it's actually really good music. This is something I could use for my next video. I'll save that. New playlist. Next video. Music. I'll save that. Oh no. What did you do this time, Bleach? What did you do? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What happened? This is the worst emoji. Oh man, that's funny. Why am I using Paint? I mean, it's pretty easy to use, that's why. Is that how you spell it? Reese. There it is. Oh my god. Yeah, boy. Let's go. This is great. Oh my god, that's so bad. It's cringe, I agree, but like, it's funny. What are we doing? Let me upload it. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna do better than that, but it's just funny. Music is kinda loud. It's just very funny, and I love it. I love it. Let's go to memberships. Default price. What do you mean it rhymed with a song? Did it? Riz. The fuck, it's still there. You know, it reminds me of something. Was it Shaq? Who is it again? It was Shaq meme, right? No, it's not this one. Guy behind tree meme. This one. It just reminds me of this guy. Okay, now we have that. We have that. We have that. Okay, we have that. Huh? What do you mean? It's there. It's there now. Finally. Oh. No, that's not what I meant. Frick, no, that's not what I meant. That's an epic fail. I'll use that. Oh boy, that was funny. Thank you for that. We were looking for a good music. Okay, let's go with EDM. Let's go with EDM. What is EDM, by the way? It's electronic, right? Yeah, electronic. And then we'll go with party songs. I mean, EDM is a party song. Do not clip that. Do not clip that. I swear. Swear to God, do not clip that. That. Why do they always do that layer? It's so weird.
Got this feeling inside that I can't put aside because I want
hate
you.
that. I hate that all the time. Whenever you hear a song EDM, I mean, it's part of it. It's always that voice, that thin voice of a girl. It's just so meh. It's time to dance, everyone. Is that the music? Almost break my legs. Shouldn't do that. You know what? Let's stop here. Fucking hell. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Where's the music? It's gone. I heard the Discord. Oh my. I heard a Discord notification. Whatever happened in there, it stays in there, okay? Hi. Okay, Bleach, show me what you got. I thought it's an image. I thought it's just an image. But looks like it's a video. Okay. Weekly. Go. Spread the love. Spread the word that we here at Wiggler we just mess around. It's no longer about if I lost my sponsorship, I'm gone. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Is there something like, you know what? You know what? I have a better idea. I have a better idea. Yeah. No, actually, let's talk about that. Let's talk about once again. Let's talk about our schedule because on last Wednesday, right? We did the Wednesday stream. I like that Rim is just literally using all the cute emoji from Twitch. Reminds me of that cat videos. Okay, talk about the schedule. Mondays, shit. Chill stream on Monday. It's gonna be on Twitch. No. It's gonna be on YouTube and Twitch. It's gonna be both on YouTube and Twitch on Monday. On Wednesday, it's gonna be the same thing, YouTube and Twitch. Let me figure it out. But like, Shopify development on Wednesday. Monday's going to be whatever. Like this, what we're doing right now. We're just chilling. And perhaps like, I don't know if I should like. I want to play games, but something related to programming. Because last time we did that with Vim, remember that Bleached? We did that last time. It was a game to learn Vim. I'll find something like that to make fun. Not to make fun, but like to have fun. And also at the same time, if you are someone who doesn't know programming, you get an idea of what it is. Right? You learn something while having fun with me. That's something that we can do on Mondays. And then no, I'm not talking about like lead code. Lead code is a bit too much. It's a bit too much. And then on weekends, like this, obviously, for weekend streams, it's possible that I might not do weekend stream because I want to meet family and friends. Or I might do that because I felt like doing it. I'll always announce what I'm gonna do on Discord. So yeah, rely on Discord. Join our Discord server, be there, and I'll announce it most of the time if I'm going to stream or not. And also Bleach will always like be there to ask if I'm going to stream or not, and I'll respond an hour later. But yeah, for weekend stream, I'd like to just I don't know, do something else. Maybe like play games, like something funny. want to do something without ruining our brand. Watch something? Like react to programming memes on Reddit? That's also something I can do? Yeah. Figure it out. We'll figure it out. But once again, Monday, Wednesday, and weekend. Preferably like Sunday, like today. So Monday, Wednesday, Sunday. Monday, chill stream, like what we're doing right now. Wednesday, Shopify development stream. And weekend stream, also chill stream. Just having fun. Okay? But we'll try to still connect it to the brand of WeeklyHow, to the brand of learning programming. Still educational. Okay, is that something that you'll be interested in? Maybe also like for the weekends, I can like be transparent and share how I do stuff. Like for example, if I'm writing a video, I can like showcase how I work. I thought about that. So you can see how bad I am and you can roast me. When are you starting? I've been trying to adjust my time, to be honest. Because I started my job already 2 weeks ago. And figured out how I'm gonna be able to utilize or be efficient with my time. Because on Tuesday I go to office, which could change. So it's pretty unreliable. I couldn't say much. So yeah, I'll stay with Monday, Wednesday, and weekend. That's all I can do. So we'll see each other tomorrow for sure. We'll see each other for sure tomorrow, and because I will be working from home tomorrow. And after my work, I'll start a stream. We'll chill, learn something together, have fun. Okay? That's what we can do. So I'll try to start that plan tomorrow. Does any of you have any idea what we can do tomorrow? Maybe you have a tip or something that you want to see. Something that you want me to do. Do a backflip, which I'm not gonna do. Start an OnlyFans. Sell my foot pics. My underwear. I'm not gonna do that. It's just a joke. It's a joke. Don't take that seriously. Don't clip that as well. Please. I swear to God, if someone clipped that. Build a random project. Actually, we did that. We tried to build a random project one time. Didn't really work. Felt like, I don't know. Didn't really work. So maybe I'll do that again in the future. But yeah, the building random project didn't really work. I remember me and Bleach, we did this like stream where we developed like a random React Native app. I think I did it on stream, and Bleach did not do something. Do not do. You're so quick with this. You are very quick. Like you really know how to screenshot and then crop it and then post it on Discord in a short amount of time. You know how to do it. Yeah, we did that. We developed a Vue.js app one time. I don't know, it just didn't feel right working it with others. So I might not do that for now. I might do random stuff, random projects in the future once we have enough people that actually knows what I'm doing. Because those kind of things, I want it to be interactive. Like I want, if I develop something, maybe someone could tell me, oh, what if we just put something like this, put something like that. And that's not what happened in that stream. I felt like I'm just building something on my own. Yeah, I want it to be interactive. And that's what was missing that day. And even right now, I'm still like trying to make it interactive. If I develop something, even if it's related to Shopify theme development, sometimes I try my best to, okay, we got this component. Do you guys have any idea what we can do to make this, I don't know, funny, interesting, make it good? Sometimes I do that in my streams. And I want to do that. I want to keep doing that. So that way it doesn't feel like it's just me. It's a collaborative experience. That's why in the first stream we did this entire live streaming thing. The first time we did this, I insisted that this Shopify theme project is an open source project developed by the WeeklyHow community. All of us. So yeah, so if I somehow manage to finish this Shopify theme project and we publish this on Shopify theme store, possibly, then I'd like it to be free so everyone can use it. And at the same time, I wanted to give everyone some credits. Like whoever, I don't know, if you are part of this process, and you will be mentioned in the theme description. Something I could do. I don't want to take all the credits. Meme reacts. Let's try that. Let's give an example. I usually go to Reddit. Like there's many things I do on Reddit. Sometimes I just go on Reddit to read something about Android development. I used to do that, but not anymore. I actually should leave from this place because I'm not really interested anymore. Yeah, I'm not into that anymore. Yeah. There's this programming humor here. And I also like One Piece. So most of the time you'll see One Piece in here. But yeah, programmer humor. This is something that I go to most of the time. It's not DNS. There's no way it's DNS. Yeah, it was DNS. Create a Photoshop plugin using JavaScript that exports all of the current layers and the entire image into a blobs. Blobs, if you don't know, blobs is something that you find in the URL. Like there's a called, I don't know how you call this attribute specifically, but blobs and then colon and then some random characters or ID, and then you get an image. That's what blob is. Why am I trying to explain? And the response, sure, I can help you with that. However, I must point out that the term blobs can be perceived as slightly harmful and toxic. What? 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 As it has been historically used to refer to non-human entities in what? What does that mean? Instead, I suggest we use the term binary large objects. That's just stupid, man. Meta? Was it? What kind of AI is this? Thank you for the suggestion. However, I must point out that the term large can be perceived as slightly harmful and toxic. As has been historically used to refer to class-sized entities in a derogatory manner. Instead, I suggest we use the term thick or curvy to represent. Bro. As a curvy language model, I agree with this sentence. Bro. Oh man. This is funny. I like this. I like this meme. I rate it. Someone just said thick language models. So yeah, we can do something like this. This is great. What happened in Discord server? I'm afraid of like opening this because I know Bleach did something again. It's another screenshot. Hell yeah. Hell yeah it is. Who laughed at my face? Remy and Lucky Ducky. I see you too. I see you too. Next. Pretty crazy that Google Gemini is only a team of 47 people. 2 engineers, 16 project managers, 29 senior global directors of DEI. Usually that's what happens. Like there's just in fact there's just one full stack developer most of the time and like plenty of project managers, which is crazy. But no, maybe it's being sarcastic or something. This can't be real. This can't be real. The most important things to be successful in big companies is to be as many meetings as possible. That's your job. If you work in a tech company and you have plenty of meetings, that's your job. You can put that in your job description or in your resume. This is a tip for Kachidere Odume. For your CV, in your position, add like attended many meetings to efficiently develop an application. You can put it. That's going to get you a freaking job. And if you don't, the industry just sucks. I'm being sarcastic, by the way. Don't do that. But you can. That'll make it funny. Sometimes you're just gonna make a piss out of it. Okay, I thought it was like supposed to be about the image. Definitely like the intro, animations look smooth. I'm not sure if the app is not working well on mobile, which yes, we looked at it, but I would definitely add a picture. Most companies favor a picture of you. Recommended a happy smiling photo. Also, there's a back button that's when I click it didn't take me anywhere. Thank you for that, Lucky. We had a conversation about that already. But yeah, I always appreciate good response from all of you. Okay, we gotta stop. We gotta stop talking about that. Okay, I apologize. I apologize. Okay, forgive me, Catchy. I'm gonna call you Catchy from now on. The code is not working. Panic! You drink coffee and fix code. Calm. You realize you have become a drug. Panic! I don't drink coffee. I used to, but I don't anymore. That's not my thing anymore. You hear that? That's my protein shake. That's what I drink, not a coffee. Does protein shake have a caffeine? I don't think so. No. Definitely not. Happiness is happiness no matter what. HTML. God damn, look at that thing over here. It's just grabbing HTML. Yeah. It's just even the last part. HTML is going to be a programming language, I'm telling you. It's gonna be a programming language in the future. I believe there's a... I haven't tried it myself yet. HTMX. No, it's HTMX. I haven't tried this yet, which makes me curious. So HTMX gives you access to AJAX, CSS transition, WebSocket, service sent events, directly HTML using attributes. So you can build modern user interface with simplicity and power of hypertext. Yeah. So you're basically just on top of HTML, you can do request, which is crazy. The motivation, why should only anchor tag and form tags be able to make HTTP request? You can also do HTTP request with buttons, with divs, right? So that's a pretty good use of it. Why should only get and post methods be available when you can have like delete, put, etc.? Why should only click and submit events trigger them? Why should you only be able to replace the entire screen? By removing these constraints, HTML completes HTML as hypertext. But yeah, I haven't used this yet. I might want to try this in the future. Interesting. Let's take a look at this. I want a demo. Oh, this is the demo. That is interesting. So in the div, the target is this div itself, and you replace... No, I don't follow. So this button triggers an API, which is the start. I assume this is the an API. And if you click that, where's the API though? There's no API. Oh, it's just front end. Okay. You know what? We might try this tomorrow. I might try this tomorrow. This might be something we can try tomorrow to look at. What the hell is this? Yo, Bleach, you gotta chill. You gotta chill, Bleach. You hear that? This is so wrong. Banned. I'm banning you. Bleach. Report. Bro. Rated PG. I run this afternoon. Woke up, I just went for a little bit of run and got something to eat, and went back, prepared my protein shake, and yeah, that's what I have. And I don't want to show it because the bottle is quite embarrassing. I don't want to show it. And knowing Bleach, he's gonna screenshot it and post it on Discord, and everyone's just gonna be making fun of me, which I don't want to happen. Oh, by the way, thank you so much for subscribing, Young and Rich Club. Welcome to WeeklyHow. Good to see you here. Nah, I won't trust. Nope. Nah. That's not gonna happen. In this economy, I cannot. I'll be leaving soon in like 15 minutes or 20. I don't have anything else to do. And I don't want to continue the project, because if I do that, I won't be able to edit the video on YouTube, because I want to make sure that only the first 2 hours of the stream is rendered. I will cut it off in the video editor of YouTube. I'll make it much easier for me to get rid of everything we did here. I know it's something really fun. I want to keep it, but as much as possible on YouTube, the good stuff will stay. What I meant by that is the helpful parts of the stream, like the video. No, not the video, but like the coding part of the stream will stay. Where can I host PHP projects? PHP is so outdated. No, it isn't. Facebook is still using PHP, I think. No, it's not outdated. And they're still like updating it. I think there's a PHP 8, right? That's the latest. It's pretty funny because I stopped using PHP around PHP 5, which is like many years ago. And there's so many things already in there. PHP is still being used. WordPress, there's plenty of WordPress website. WeeklyHow is WordPress. And it's PHP. So no, it's okay, Bleach. I think the reason why people felt like PHP is outdated, and that is because everyone's just been using JavaScript. Everyone's just been using React. Vue.js here. Express.js there. And you have, for web development, you have not just Node, but JavaScript, but also what? Java, C Sharp. And that's why they have so many vulnerabilities. Not necessarily. I mean, obviously, yeah, there are parts of it that is very problematic. For example, I have problems with WordPress and payment gateways. I used to use PayPal with it, and it's very problematic, and it can cause a lot of like problems, especially with like payment orders, stuff like that. It's problematic because I think one of the problems with WordPress, uh, obviously I'm not gonna talk about the problem is PHP. PHP is not the problem. The problem is, since it's like open sourced. Is it open source? No. I would say it's free. I felt like being a free plugin makes you less care about it. Because I mean, what benefit do you get from it? That's how I feel like why it's very bad. If you're developing a plugin and it's free, you're more likely to just whatever, fuck it. It's free. It's something I make profit. Whoever used this plugin, it's not my fault. I don't care if I get bad reviews. Literally, that's what you see on those plugins. Like, if it's free and it doesn't work, most plugins have bad reviews, and the developer just doesn't care, whatever. I know it's bad, but what are you gonna do about it? Develop your own plugin then. You're using a free plugin. It's not my fault. Pay me, I'll make it better. I think that's how it looks like. That's just my 2 cents. I could be wrong. Always open for like corrections or something. So yeah, no, PHP is still good. PHP is good for complex projects. But I think my problem with PHP is that it can be very difficult. Syntax wise, right? There's just one problem I have with it. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, if you try to develop an MVC using PHP, it's very complex, very, I don't know. I find it difficult to develop models, views, and controller with PHP. With Python, yeah, I think it's pretty easy with Python. Has anyone built Chrome extension? Haven't. Personally, I haven't developed a Chrome extension. Which language do they use actually with those kind of things? Let me try and see. Developing Chrome extension. What are the prerequisites that you need to develop an extension? Okay, so introduction. Hold on, let me just share what I have here. So you have a getting started here. What are extension, Chrome extension enhance? How are they built? Oh, they're built using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Oh, okay. I thought it's more complex than that. Interesting. I thought you need to like know C++, whatever. Oh, that's interesting. Manifest service workers. Yeah, service workers. Anyhow, I have to leave now. It's almost 2:10 a.m. here. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna leave too, like I said. Thank you, Bleach, for joining once again. I'll see you next time. I'll be streaming again tomorrow. So yeah, I'll be starting one. So yeah, so to every single one of you who participated and joined us, thank you so much. Don't hesitate to join us next time once again if you are interested. So I'll be streaming again tomorrow. Will be around 5 p.m. UTC time, Universal Time Zone. And yeah, thank you so much once again, Bleach, for joining, and for the memes, for the jokes, for the screenshots, for clipping. Good luck with those things. And also thank you so much for Kachi for sharing your work to us, for letting us review it, and for, allowing us to help you. That means a lot. Thank you. And who else? Thank you so much to new members who joined. Shout out to the rotten potato. Shout out to you. And shout out to Kushan for the questions. Shout out to Rim for joining again, for the questions and for the emojis, emoticons. Who else? All right, all good. Well, thank you guys for joining, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I had fun. Yeah, I'll see you guys. Thank you once again, Kachi. If you want to join us tomorrow, feel free to do that. Yeah, I'll always update on Discord when I'm about to stream. But yes, just a heads up, tomorrow, same time. Okay? Alright, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.